Hello Year 4, this is your Thursday maths lesson. This is going to be your last video maths lesson before we see you in school next week. And your TLP for today is, can I solve problems involving fractions to calculate quantities? So by that we mean things like finding a quarter of these buttons, or a half of 20 metres, or a fifth of £100. Let's play a quick game together called Fraction Throw, just to remind ourselves how to write fractions and what fractions are. This will warm us up for our learning today. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, Year 4, let's recap then what you should have already learnt. Introducing fractions of amounts. Let's have a go at finding half, a quarter, 1/3, 3/4 and 2/3. So to find half of a number of objects, you need to divide them by 2. Count the number of cakes and half it. So each child is going to get 4 cakes. Let's find a quarter now. How many bones is each dog going to get? That's right, each dog gets a quarter of 8 bones, which is 2. How do we find 1/3 then? We divide by 2 to find half, and 4 to find 1/4. What do you think we need to divide by to find 1/3? That's right, you need to divide by 3 to find 1/3. Here are 9 butterflies and 3 flowers. How many butterflies visit each flower? That's right, 9 divided by 3 equals 3 butterflies for each flower. If you found it easy so far, let's try these next few challenges. Can we find 3/4? Well, to do that, we need to find 1/4 first. There are 8 eggs. If we divide these eggs between the 4 baskets, how many eggs will be in each basket? That will give us a quarter of our 8 eggs. Well done, 2 eggs in each basket. So to find 3/4, we simply count the total number of eggs in 3 of the baskets. That will be 3/4. There are 6 eggs in 3 baskets. 3/4 of 8 is 6. This is how we write it. Let's have a go at finding 2/3. We know how to find 1/3 by dividing by 3. So let's see if we can find 2/3. How many paintbrushes are in each jar? Well, 1/3 is 2 brushes. What's 2/3 then? Fantastic. There are 4 brushes in the 2 jars, so 2/3 of 6 is 4. And here's how we write it. Well done, Year 4. You're getting good at this. Okay, Year 4, now that we're nice and warmed up, let's have a look a little bit more together about what we mean by finding fractions of quantities. There are 18 footballs. How can we find 1/3 of 18? How many footballs will go in each goal? Think about how you're going to solve this. Could you do a jotting? Could you do a calculation? Pause the video and have a think. What we're going to do is we're going to divide 18 between the 3 goals. That will tell us what 1/3 is. Let's try it. To find 1/3, we divide into 3 equal groups. 1/3 of 18 equals 6, because 18 divided by 3 equals 6. And if you know your 3 or your 6 times table, you will know that 3 times 6 or 6 times 3 equals 18. So 1/3 of 18 is 6. How many footballs will be circled if a quarter are selected? Let's try and use a bar model to find the answer. We're going to need 4 sections on our bar model, or you could draw 4 circles on your paper. Let's share out our footballs now. Great! Now I know that a quarter of 8 is 2. I've proved it. This is 1/3 of a box of chocolates. How many chocolates are in the whole box? I'm doing the inverse this time. So before I had to divide, so now I must need to multiply. Well done, Year 4, that's right. Here's another 1/3, and here's another 1/3. Now I have 3/3. I have my whole box of chocolates. Now all I need to do is add them up. 3 add 3 add 3. Well, I know that that is 9. Well done, Year 4. There are 9 chocolates in the whole box. We can use a bar model and place value counters to find fractions of larger amounts. Here they use yellow counters for 10, but remember you are used to using sticks and dots for your 10s and your 1s. Let's see if we can find a quarter of 88. So if you were to count up all of the place value counters here, you would have 88. 8 sticks and 8 dots. I've proved that a quarter of 88 is 22. Did you get that answer? I have found a fifth of 25 using place value counters. 4 is the answer. Do you agree with Sunny? Tell your grown-up what you think. Sunny is incorrect, as he has shared 25 counters between 7. If he's finding a fifth, then he needs to share them between 5, not 7. Let's prove that he is wrong. One fifth of 25 is 5. I've shared 25 between 5. Rachel is tidying her toys away. 1/6 of her toys are still on the floor. How many toys does Rachel have altogether? Explain your answer. See if you can do this on a whiteboard. What could you write down to prove what you think? 3 toys represent 1/6 of all the toys. How many toys does she have altogether? That's right, we need to do 6 lots of 3. Now we have 6/6. There are 18 toys altogether. Can you see how your times tables are really helpful here? 2 shops sell the same pair of trainers costing £60. In shop A, the trainers are reduced by a half, and in shop B, the trainers are reduced by a third. Which shop sells the trainers at the cheaper price? Explain your answer. This is a tricky word problem, Year 4. This is a real red challenge, possibly even a super challenge. See if you can work it out with your grown-ups. Which shop would you buy the trainers from? In shop A, the trainers are reduced by a half. And a half of 60 is the same as doing 60 divided by 2. A half of 60 is 30. Let's see if shop B are selling them cheaper. A third of 60 is the same as 60 divided by 3. A third of 60 is 20. We need to take the £20 off as that's the discount. Shop B are selling the trainers at £40. So shop A are selling the trainers at the cheaper price. They are cheaper than shop B by £10. Okay, Year 4, so you now need to choose your challenge for today. The following sheets are in your packs, so you need to find them. You can choose from the green, amber or red challenge, or you could start with one, and if it feels too easy, move on quickly. You can complete all the challenges if you want to. It's totally up to you. Remember to pause the video because the answers will be revealed at the end of this video. Good luck, Year 4.